So today we're going to be taking apart this Yale PC, which apparently is broken, and it didn't come with any front plate. So yeah, I'm first going to be taking out the motherboard. Here's the RAM. I think in order to take out the motherboard, we're going to need to unscrew the fan. And then off camera, I'm going to look at any signs of damage. Just looks like someone's tried to fix this already.
Backyard getaway sale is going on now. Save big on #1 rated Sundance spas with special 0% financing.
You can't pull the motherboard out until you get all the wires off of it, bud.
I know.
Remember what we did.
Also, my dad is filming. Just gonna put all the screws on the PS.
The what?
The power supply.
That's not the power supply. There you go.
Okay, there's one that's not wanting to come out. God. Also, guys, my little brother isn't feeling well. I'm just gonna take out the RAM. I think the RAM is direct soldered. God dang it.
The RAM is not soldered in place.
How do you know that, Dingus?
Because I've taken a few hundred of those apart.
Also, if you're wondering what my dad is listening to, it's NBA pregame.
It's the Super Bowl pregame, goof.
Super Bowl.
Careful, don't tear it up.
Try not to.
Start taking the power supply out like I showed you.
Okay, this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 3 screws holding it in. Here, here, and here.
Don't lose any of them little screws either, because it'll be painful for you to step on since you walk around barefoot.
We did the walk from out. Well, we had a ride, then a walk from outside to inside. Awesome, Aaron. I took my eyes off him for 2 seconds, and he was gone. I mean, that's just the way it is. It happens to all of us.
Also, guys, if you can identify what version this is by the motherboard, please let me know. I bet you none of you are like tech gods.
It's like much of America. You gotta take a bathroom break every now and then.
Because this thing could also tell me, but I'm too lazy to look up the numbers.
So could that sticker on the bottom. Right there. I'm sure that'll tell you what it is.
Hold on, it's all in Chinese, Dad. Realize that, right? So much of it is in Chinese.
Okay, take the power supply out.
Doesn't say it.
Okay, hang on. Now right inside of it, right up on the front side of it, down below, there's a button. You got to push that down and it'll slide out.
Right here?
No, behind the power supply. Nope. You see where your right hand was?
Yep.
Keep moving it up the computer. Keep going. Move it up the computer towards me. Stop inside the computer box. Down on the bottom of it.
Here?
Right there. See the blue dot? You push that down and the power supply will slide out. It don't hurt. It just kind of scared you.
Seriously,
Yeah. And be careful pulling the wires off too, so you don't tear them up.
And Steve Spagnuolo. Those are and Chris Clark. But wait a minute.
Okay, so doesn't look like the power supply can get out because of this thing right here.
Yes, it will.
So I need to disconnect this.
He can twist. He can get around any offensive lineman at any time on any single play and put that pressure on the quarterback and
See,
change
it's
the game
stuck.
at any
So
It's not. Unplug all the wires going to it, and I bet it comes right out.
It's the first one ever to have brothers playing for each team.
AKA just this one.
They're two of the best at their respective positions. Kansas City's All-Pro tight end Travis Kelce is 2 years younger than his brother Jason, the All-Pro center for the Eagles. And Greg Olsen, these two aren't just good football players. They've got great personalities, and neither one is afraid to show it.
Well, that's for sure, Kurt. And, you know, those strong personalities that we've seen from both of them, they come from their parents, Donna and Ed. They raised these two All-Pros in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. And as for much as Travis likes to
Down in
follow
Ohio,
James'
swag.
footsteps, regardless of the final score today, this
You can't just yank on them. There'll be a little clip that holds it in place. Is that the big one that has all the wires going to it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Ow.
Do you need help?
Yes.
On the back side of that connector, there'll be a little clip. You got to kind of release it. If you squeeze it, it'll come right out. Do you see it?
Right here?
Probably about that area. Need any help?
Take us back to, like, your big brother, his little brother. What kind of little brother is he growing up? Is he a pain in the ass? Is he a pain in the ass?
See, that's the little clip. You see how it kind of moves and
I
unlatches?
said, can you turn this off? This sounds backwards. But I don't think it
They
is.
said he's a pain in the ass. That's not a bad word.
My channel is kid friendly.
I know. That's not that bad of a word. It's okay. There's still more wires to connect off that power supply so you can take it out. Start with that, bud. I promise. That won't come all the way out either. That screw that you're trying to take out will stay in place.
So, Dad, don't you know that my viewers, my mom watches my videos to check if they're kid friendly? She notices that she's gonna, you know,
It's okay, I promise. It was in the background.
rage. I'm gonna do this on my MacBook, but my Mac is out of storage because of someone named Matthew Kendall making videos on it, and this stupid
What are you
holder's
doing?
in the way.
The what?
This thing is in the way.
Because you didn't disconnect them.
I did. I disconnected. The holder's in the freaking
Put it down.
holder right there. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I am an idiot.
There's more cords connected.
Yay.
Look, like I told you, there's more. This big yellow black one is connected.
Say hi to the people.
Just take a picture. I wasn't video.
Mom, say hi to the views.
Oh, are you videoing?
Yeah, say hi to the viewers.
Yeah.
Hi, Matthew's viewers.
What else do you tell his viewers?
Like and subscribe.
There you go.
She said it, not me. Actually, Dad said it.
Go back and look at all of his videos and like them all.
Found the clip.
And tune into the Super Bowl game pre-show.
Yeah.
See the mom with the split shirt?
That's cool.
Come on, get it out, bud.
Okay. Got it.
You got it? Alright, you see how it's connected underneath the metal? Over there right by where you disconnected it?
Yeah.
You're not even looking in the remotely close where you unhook it from the board. Kind of pull up on that, and the cord will come out.
I got this. I don't got this.
I don't got. It's like a double negative.
I do not got this.
Just pull up on the little piece of metal. It bends right out of the way.
I was gonna take the automatic.
Alright, now the power supply should be disconnected.
Okay.
Now don't go yanking on it. Make sure the cords aren't tangled. There you go.
Holding. Oh, we got stuck on the thing. Okay, this can go right there.
Alright, now start pulling some other cables out. Maybe the two big red ones and then the blue one. Those should just kind of slide right out.
So it's really kind of fun. I have 2 different earrings on, one Chiefs, one Eagles, and that's about it, but it's good.
Well, you know what's going to feel good? You going and take a load off, getting off these shoes and actually enjoying the moment. Thank you so much for the time, Kurt. If you need some extra gear, we've got it over here with Donna Kelsey. Back over to you.
Yeah, she is fast and forward, and if that is the mom, she's baking cookies, rolling
Okay.
she said have fun. This is the most of the game. We can say go have fun. She
I need to get this disconnected.
Super Bowl, if you got to
It's gonna
experience
take up a
your
room.
sons playing head-to-head in the NFL.
I know how.
Great outfit. Jason, something
Did he get sick or did he just throw the yellow blanket? Or something?
you're fortunate to have
Oh, I think I was holding it there just in case.
Oh, he was right
That's a
there
RAM
earlier.
stick. How many? What gig is it? 2 gig or 4? It'll be on the white sticker that's on the left side.
It's 8. This PC has 8 gigs RAM.
That stick has 8 gigs. Let's see it.
This has 4 gigs.
Oh, well,
So the PC is 8 gigabytes of RAM.
not necessarily. That other one may not be a 4 gig. Does it say 4G times 2?
Let Daddy see it.
4G 1 or X8.
Just hit
Look
it.
at the baby.
Yep.
This also says the same thing.
Okay, then it does have 8 gigs. Sometimes there'll be a 4 gig and a 2 gig, or
Look at you, Bubby. You're so smart.
it'll say 4 times 2, and that means it takes 2 of them to get 4 gigs.
Viewers, he's incredibly smart.
Okay, so I believe the motherboard should come out now.
Not yet. Not till you take that slot card out.
Yeah, I believe this is for like the hard drive or something. Oh wait, I forgot.
You gotta take that slot card out first.
Some hard drives are in actual.
Hang on. See the little blue tab that right there? Lift up on that. No, up, Matthew, up. There you go. Now, is there a screw holding the slot card in or no?
No.
Then it should kind of lift out. Don't twist it. You gotta lift up. Maybe use 2 hands. There you go.
He knows how to get open. He understands defenses, and he's just so elusive. So it just fits him so well in their system.
I'll let him know Jay wouldn't be there tomorrow.
Okay, also guys, Jay's not feeling well. Can we get some feel better Jays in the comments?
Lift up on it.
You're doing a good job there. They'll be Hall of Fame brothers someday together. All right. Have a great call today, Greg, by the way.
Yeah, I think I need to hold that little tab again. Oh. There goes the slot card. Oh god. And this slot card also holds the VGA port. So I guess that could go back. So now the motherboard can be removed after we remove these.
Is that the big New Yorker with 6 extra large foldable slices? Incredible.
I believe 5 or 6 screws. Also guys, this is one of those PCs that don't have that like close thing for the processor. This processor is, I believe, directly soldered. I ain't even sure. Also guys, if this video ends, yeah. Yeah, that means I did it. And if you see this video, it means I did it before I collapsed. Because I'm about to start sweating.
During the Super Bowl live, and you're not nervous?
There's another screw that I didn't count.
So we're thinking a song could really put Eagle One on the map.
Got it? Ram.
Of course not. It's not a jingle.
One song for Uber One.
Very much.
eBay Motors has the right parts at the right prices. You'll need headlights and
Also, guys, I like to call this reversing PCs
for the green check.
for some reason. I thought that screw went under the motherboard. I was like, wait, what? I was like, is this PC that stupid? It has the DVD drive, so it can't be floppy. So it can't be 98, because 98 only had floppy, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Or if you're like, I don't know, 60. Something, or you're just really good at tech, like I said earlier. You're a tech god, like me. Oh yeah.
You consider yourself a tech god?
Oh,
I consider myself good at tech.
Cool.
where are they playing at?
I think it's in Kansas City, but I'm not sure. Can't remember.
Which is literally
It
between.
doesn't start till 6:30. There's just not much else on.
It's okay.
Still watching pregame.
So, I picked green. Who do you pick?
I don't even know who's playing.
The red and green.
Hey, it's
The
sponsored by
Chiefs
Pizza
and
Hut.
the
Eagles.
Eagles.
Okay,
I
so
honestly
it
think
seems
the
like
Chiefs are
there's
gonna take
another
it,
screw
but-
Okay,
holding it
so you
down.
pick red, I pick green.
Okay.
What happens if I win? What do I get?
I don't know, but we're on video, so
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys can pick whichever color you want.
Okay.
Football is the ultimate team game because no one player guarantees success for the unit. But
Well,
it's also a game that
more.
what are you trying to take out now? Take out the heat sink and the fan now.
Yeah, I am. That's what I'm trying to get rid of.
we were reminded more forcefully than ever this season of the
You shouldn't have to use that much pressure on those.
to respond.
They won't come all the way out. Just spin them until they spin free.
This one's already free,
Okay,
I think.
so keep going. Yep, it looks to be free.
B, do you still edit your videos?
No.
You're 18 minutes in.
It'll be an interesting one.
Yeah. It'll be an interesting non-edit.
If you hold the screwdriver up and down straight with the screw that you're taking out, it will go a lot
Tiken.
better.
When the guy don't know what to say, so he just says Tiken. So do I just need to take out these 4 screws, or do I need to take
No,
out these
just
screws?
no, not those. That's what removed the fan from the heat sink, and that didn't matter right now.
Yeah, if I wanted to go deeper, I'd probably take apart the disk drive. Because the hard drive
There's no
should...
point in taking a disk drive. There's no hard drive in that computer.
What?
It's already been taken out.
Oh, probably to save the data, right?
Yeah. Well, no, to secure the data. That screw should be loose by now. You've twisted it more times than the Earth has turned in the last 100 years. So
Yeah, probably not. That has turned like 400,000.
do you know why those are spring loaded?
Yeah,
Why
so
they
the
have-
hard drive could just... So
That's
the
not a hard
heat
drive.
sink can just...
So it protects the CPU. The CPU is underneath it,
Oh,
the main component.
right. Here's the battery that I believe he has time. I'm not sure correctly.
Well, that's cool. They're talking about that guy that got hurt.
Yeah. Tribute to whatever his name
Is
is.
he okay? He's back home now, right?
I have no idea. Never heard.
I thought he
I
was.
don't follow football. I just watch the Super Bowl every year.
But
If it's not coming out, then they're not loose enough. Promise. They fall right out when they're loose enough.
Imagine if they just screwed this in without.
You got to keep the screw straight up and down with the the screwdriver straight up and down with the screw. I promise. It doesn't even look like the screw's turning.
Help. Please.
What?
Help, please. Okay, now Dad is getting these screws loose.
Yeah, you didn't even get those going yet.
Cause I
No, you
suck.
didn't know.
These spring-loaded boys are what hold down this from the CPU. My dad definitely.
It's called a heat sink. You know why? The CPU gets hot while it's working pretty hot. And the aluminum heat sink helps to dissipate. Alright, it's free.
Now the fan is connected, so you have to unhook the fan.
There's some yucky thermal paste.
Yeah.
For all I know, there's a clip back here.
No, I think that one should just pull right out. Easy.
That was aggressive. Oh, it is one of those modern ones. See?
Yeah, it's an i5.
So the processor should just come right out.
No, it's locked into place. There you go. Now be careful, that thermal paste will get all over you. Maybe go get a paper towel.
I'll be right back, guys. If I know how to edit on tablet, I'll try and cut this out. But I don't. Why did I say that? This is I got another one to clean up any extra thermal paste. I didn't even mean to get an extra one. Yep. So here's the thing. What do I call it? A thing.
That's cool they're doing the tribute.
What do you call it? A CPU, Matthew.
That was crazy.
Matthew, call it a CPU, you dingus.
I couldn't even believe it. It just showed the unity of our league and the entire world, you know. And I really feel like the whole situation showed.
No, dingus isn't a bad word.
It was just a surreal moment.
Okay, so out you
Don't
go.
touch the bottom side of it. But what i5 is it? It'll say on the heat sink. Nope, on the other there's a heat sink on the CPU too. Turn it over.
I did.
That silver part is a heat sink. Or a heat extractor they call it.
3576.
i5 3576.
I believe that's what it says.
That's it.
Yeah, it says 3576 or 8 or 70. I don't know. I think it says 70. I'm not sure.
35 70.
Okay, you can go back down. Okay, now the processor is out.
I'll tell you how much it's worth too.
Yeah, because if it's worth a lot, we could sell this on eBay. We'll probably get it.
Daddy has a place he sells them online.
Oh, snap! I'll just link it in the description if anyone wants to get it. This screw won't get out.
Talk to him pretty confidently. What an incredible young man who, with this platform, has done so much for people about learning CPR and all these different things that you never know when you may need, but can really help.
Oh, their mouth is off.
Hamlin, if there was anybody that I feel is going to take this message and run with it, it's him. Absolutely amazing. Just
If it's worth a lot, we can finally pay our taxes.
Pay our taxes? What do you know about paying taxes, B?
That they
Our
cost
taxes.
too much money.
Not wrong there.
Like everything.
Inflation.
This i5 is
probably worth more than it was in like.
Is worth $3.
Bruh.
Better than nothing, bro.
That's what board sort will pay me.
Which ones are the good ones that you sell for quite a bit? The processors or whatever.
These, but normally the
Or if I,
i7s.
like,
i7.
yeah, i7.
Or, I mean, higher
i7,
grade i5s even are worth more.
Even AMDs are worth something. I know about AMD.
AMD service
Yeah, AMD
CPUs are
makes
pretty good.
Threadripper and Ryzen. Also,
But you
guys,
don't
none of
find
this
those.
video is sponsored.
We'd love to have a sponsor, guys.
Yes. So get me to 1,000 subscribers. I'm just joking. I'm not begging for subscribers.
Certain levels of the CPUs, the i7, I sold one a few weeks ago, was an i7 7 series, or 7000 series. It sells
Whatever.
on board sort for like $145.
Okay, so after this final screw, the motherboard should be loose.
Why don't you take that heat sink off of the board and set it off to the side? There you go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna set it next to the power supply. Okay, so the motherboard should come.
Yeah, you missed one.
Where?
Somewhere. That board should have lifted off.
Not over here.
Let's see.
The way it can come out. These ports just need to move.
Those ports don't move. There you go. You just had to wiggle it. Don't forget to take this connector off, and you have another connector connected.
Yeah, I believe which is the disk
You have
drive.
this one and this one. There's two connectors before you can pull the board apart.
Service Center hiring event Saturday, February 18th from 10 a.m. to 3. Learn about career opportunities with a family-owned company that's been part of the Lafayette community since 1926. The Kirby Risk Service Center is hiring production assemblers for all shifts. No experience necessary. Apply on-site to the facility and see the clean, safe, climate-controlled environment. The hiring event is at Kirby
You know, I'm
Risk
just gonna
Service
do these.
Center, Kearney Lane, Saturday, February 18th from 10 a.m. to 3. Learn more at kirbyrisk.com/careers.
Raise to save
Get out.
on stylish solutions for every room with window treatments at Menards. Get window images, room darkening vinyl, and aluminum blinds.
Leonard, shut up.
And cellular shades trimmed to width for free. Get room darkening cordless vinyl blinds for $12.99.
You should just pull out. It would have been easier to disconnect it before you unscrewed the entire motherboard.
Easy way to update your home. It's durable, stain and fade.
Oh god, the thing is coming out.
What's coming out?
The solder's coming out.
No, you just weren't pulling hard enough. And then you got this one. And you got this one.
And I got this one.
And this one.
And this one.
And boom. Bingo, bango, bongo.
Okay. So
Here, put that back. Why did you take that off?
because I can.
That doesn't need to come off.
Put this back on the motherboard.
Well, you can't because you unscrewed the holder.
Put that go.
Goofball.
Okay, so this video is gonna end after I take the power supply out. Because I think it's way
You've already taken the power
Ow.
supply out.
after I take the disc drive. Which is DVD. Obviously won't open because there's no power injected to the motherboard, which is nowhere to be found. Inside the PC at least. Okay, so this I think we're gonna have to flip, and then flip. That was stupid. Okay, we're just gonna
What is it that you're trying to do now?
take out the.
Okay, you're doing it wrong.
Ow!
Let's see.
Oh God!
Hold out. Oh wait, hang on. Put your back in. You got a connection somewhere. Should come out.
Don't put
put a secret holder screw in there for you
Yeah, I see it.
to mess with.
It's right there.
Good luck. I don't think you can get that one out. I would leave that. Unless you got a short screwdriver. I don't. What does that look
I'll be
for?
right back.
No, it's got to. Okay, you could try, but.
So do they just go back through like all of the Super Bowls past? Or?
I don't know.
Oh, you've never watched them?
Mm.
Aw.
I think they talk about like kind of the past of the players of the Super Bowl.
Oh, gotcha. He's still filming.
Yeah, we're at 31 minutes. Okay, Bubba. You're still filming. Okay, I'm going to turn it off.
Wait.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, hurry up, get out here. Let's see your screwdriver.
I know. I couldn't find one.
Okay, then don't worry about it.
So guys, anyway, I couldn't get the disc drive out, but that's it for today's video. Like, subscribe, bye. I want a sponsor.